Good morning, this is Mayoor extending a warm welcome to all of you. Today's headlines are as follows. Schools closed as temperature drops. 76% milk in the state found to be adulterated. Road Safety Week marks its beginning. And schools have been alleged for not following Right to Education Act. Now, the first news of the day. The state government has declared holidays in many schools as mercury drops to zero in many cities of the state. In others, the school timings are delayed. Most of the children are finding it hard to mark their presence in the schools, whereas the others are planning to leave for holiday in the south with their families. For more information, I would like to contact our correspondent Mohit Bhaktani, who will enlighten us about the topic. Mohit, over to you.
Ma'am, do you support the government decision for declaring holidays? What are your views on it?
See, regarding the winter season, for the junior children it is a must. But for secondary section it's fine if they are because the time has been changed to 9 o'clock, it is quite comfortable for the parents and for the children. So I think I don't agree that there is any need to give a holidays because of the winters.
Do you think declaring holidays was the most appropriate decision taken?
I think so. This was not an appropriate decision declaring holidays because winters are for everybody, not only for the children, for everybody winters are there. And there are so many places in India where there are freezing temperatures. So what do you think? We should have holidays throughout the year. There are so many places where there are temperatures are dipping in minus, the temperatures are there. So I don't think so giving holidays was a proper decision. Rather, change of time was more appropriate.
Ma'am, how has this sudden break affected your teaching schedules and plans?
Well, in a school like ours, where activities and studies are always jostling against each other, I would say it's very difficult if we are not there to work with students. So whatever plans we have in mind, we have to postpone it and keep it aside. And therefore, when they come back, it's a very difficult task to compensate for their absence in whatever 8 to 10 days span. So I'd say we suffer a lot in that absence.
Milk adulteration. About 76% of the milk in the state of Rajasthan was found to be adulterated, said a report by FSSAI. It was contaminated with various ingredients like fats, urea, detergent, and its age-old dilution with water. The people among the state are really frustrated about this topic because their daily food products are regularly being contaminated. For more information, I would like to move on to our correspondent Kajal Goyal. Kajal, over to you.
भैया आपकी नज़रों में ये दूध की मिलावट के क्या कारण है?
सबसे बड़ी बात तो है लालच और कुछ नहीं। लालच कम रेट में क्या है दूध जब बिकता है और पब्लिक क्या है कम रेट में लेने के हिसाब से और अच्छा मुनाफा मिल जाए हिसाब से वो क्या ले लेती है जो कि नुकसानदायक है।
क्या आपकी नज़रों में ये सही है?
गलत है।
कभी कभार तो जहरीले पदार्थ भी मिला दिए जाते हैं दूध की।
आज से 100 में से 95% जो है दूध जो खुला दूध बिक रहा है वो जहरीला मिल रहा है और जबकि सबसे ज़्यादा गलत है।
तो आम इंसान क्या स्टेप्स ले सकता है इसे हटाने के लिए?
सरकारी को प्रयास करो ना, जैसे फर्ज का है आप उसकी जांच कराओ, क्या दिक्कत है, जांच करा लो ना, इसके जो दूध सही पाए उसी को लो, लालच क्यों करती है?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
How do you perceive the cases of adulterated milk?
Oh, it is really appalling. I can't believe that the milkman I've been trusting for 15 years has been cheating me. He could be one of the cheaters. Milk is such a health routine and we think that our children is having a glass of milk. So we are in a blissful state as mothers. But this is really cheating and from now on I'm going to buy, planning to buy a cow and I will provide for my family's milk needs on my own.
Start.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Ma'am, how can a layman test the quality of the milk?
A layman can test the quality of milk just by observing its viscosity. If it is thick, it will stick to the walls of the utensil. Okay, and if it is adulterated with water, then it won't.
And ma'am, how will we come to know about the toxic material present in the milk?
Toxic materials, like there are many toxic materials which are being used, added to the milk. For example, urea and starch. So for this, you will have to go for chemical tests.
The 23rd Road Safety Week marked its beginning. The Traffic Police Department has started to aware the people about various symbols and rules regarding the road safety measures. They have started various plays and street level nukkad nataks among the schools and colleges and all around the city. For more information, I would like to move to our correspondent Bharat Idnani, who has interviewed some people. Bharat, over to you.
Do you think that the concept of Road Safety Week brings a change in the mindset of the general public?
Yeah, of course, up to some extent it helps people to know about the traffic rules and all road safety rules, because you know, in a city like Ajmer, people are not so much aware of these road safety rules. So weeks like this, if they are telling people about the safety instructions and all, is helping them.
We are at the Alwar Gate police station and we will be asking a police official what the major rules for Road Safety Week are. Sir, क्या आप हमें सड़क सुरक्षा सप्ताह के 5 नियम बता सकते हैं?
देखिए, सड़क सुरक्षा सप्ताह के संबंध में सबसे पहले तो यह है कि अगर अपन दोपहिया वाहन चला रहे हैं तो जो निर्धारित हेलमेट है सर पे लगा के चलाएं। दूसरा, शराब पी के कभी या नशे में कोई वाहन नहीं चलाएं। तीसरा, कभी रॉन्ग साइड से ओवरटेक नहीं करें। चौथा, चौराहे पर अगर अपने को क्रॉस करना है तो दाएं बाएं देखकर ही क्रॉस करें। अगर 4 व्हीलर चलाते हैं तो सीट बेल्ट का प्रयोग अवश्य करें।
Sir, why do you think we observe Road Safety Week?
I think we observe Road Safety Week to make people aware of the road safety rules, and the traffic police time to time wants us to be to make us aware and remind us that we should follow them. I think this is required in a place like ours, in a country like ours where most people at times do not follow the rules. But I think it's not such a good idea, because it creates some awareness for a while, but for most of the time people, they enjoy breaking rules.
The Right to Education Act was passed in August 2009, safeguarding the interest of poor students and reserving up to 25% of seats for them. Reportedly, some schools have been found violating this law. For more information, I would like to move on to our correspondent, Vinamra Soni. Vinamra, over to you.
Ma'am, do you think RTA will make an impact on the Indian education system?
Yeah, it's a good move by the government. I think it will certainly have an impact. But the only difficulty or the problem I have with this RTE Act is the 25% reservation in private school. Because I think it is not fair with the poor student to enter a private school without having a solid background. Because once they are in the school, they will find a problem in balancing with the rich student, and maybe the rich student will not provide them a better environment there, or they may feel neglected about that. Even the financial factor, the other factors, the financial factor which will come after entering the school.
Let's see what the parents have to say about it.
Okay, the law that has been passed by the government, that right to education should be given to every student, whether he or she belongs to the poor category or not, and the reservation of 25% given in the public schools. I think so that is not right, because it would be a great loss for the students of higher classes who study in the public schools, and the poor students, according to me, will not be able to adjust themselves in that environment.
With this, we come to the end of today's bulletin. Thank you and have a nice day.